Hey everyone, today I want to talk about being in tune with your own spirit, with the universe and the world around us. Being able to hear and sense messages when they are coming your way. So many people feel like they have a problem with this. So many people, I hear it every day. They are like, I don't know how. I don't know how to listen. I'm not getting any messages. Yes, you are. You are getting messages. We all get these messages. You have to shut the mind up. Shut it up. Stop trying to force yourself into hearing. And it's not hearing in a way of, I can hear the music playing in the background. It's more of a hearing with your whole entire being. I hear these messages. Me personally, I hear them physically and spiritually, but not everyone can do that. And I don't hear all the messages physically. Most of them are of a spiritual kind of hearing. And how do I hear these? My entire being is open to accept and to allow these messages to come into me. How do I do that? Good question. Let me think for a second. You see, I personally have always been able to hear, sense, and see the spirit world since I can remember, since I was a tiny, tiny little girl. So for me to tell you at this age how to do it is a little bit different. All I can tell you is how I know that my being is, my own spirit. A friend of mine asked me years ago, how is it that you can see things other people cannot? And this is how I described it to her. Imagine your mind is a hallway full of doors. Now that I'm saying that out loud, it's not just your mind, it's your entire being, okay? It's not just your mind, but your entire sense of self, your spirit. Let's start with the mind and then travel throughout the rest of our being, okay? I said that imagine it is a hallway full of doors. Doors upon doors and doors and doors and doors, more and more doors. It is an endless hallway. Most people don't even know that hallway is there. So they don't even know the doors are there. But I can see that hallway and I can see the doors, and I have gone through that hallway and I've opened every single door. Now let me give you a warning. You don't know what is behind each door. Now I'm not telling you to be afraid of any of your doors. These are doors to different worlds, different abilities, different aspects of yourself, different channels to the universe and the spirit world. Me being the curious cat that I am, I'm not afraid of those doors. I'm going to open all of them. But I've had a lot to deal with. And as a little child, being able to see the spirit world, it used to scare me to death. Oh my goodness, I would go to sleep with the covers over my head until I fell asleep. I was always seeing them. I was afraid to be in a room with the lights out because I could sense and I could see the other energies that were there in the room with me. And it frightened me a lot. So I'm going to tell you right now, you don't know what you're opening when you open that door, but you have to be ready and able to accept whatever it is and then follow your own intuition on how to deal with it. It's just my warning. So I open all the doors. A lot of people don't even know the hallway exists. Some of them see the hallway, but only some of their doors are open. Some of the doors are closed, and some of those doors are locked tight. My doors? What doors? I took them off the hinges, left them wide open. That way I can communicate in all the different worlds, in all the many different ways. That's just me. You don't have to do the same thing. Please don't think that you need to do the same thing. Follow your own guide. If it feels comfortable to you, then go ahead and try it. But if it doesn't, maybe now is not the time. But at first, you need to know that hallway exists, that those doors are there and they are real. Then you start exploring. You open one door at a time. See what's behind that door. Go on a walkabout. Go on a vision quest and see what there is to see. But don't be afraid. These doors are within you. Okay? They're within you. You have the ability to deal with and to handle whatever is behind any of those doors. But, let me warn you again, it may not be easy, and it may be overwhelming, and it may be hard for you to deal with. Just so you know. I've been this way my entire life, so it's been something I have grown into. For many years, I doubted it. I didn't show it to anyone. I didn't talk about it. I kept it all to myself because, oh my goodness, people would think I'm crazy, wouldn't they? If they knew that I could see and speak to things that they couldn't see and speak to, I would have been locked up. But those things are real. The spirit world is real. There are so many different ways that you can pull messages in from the universe and from the spirit world. You have to be open to receiving them, and stop trying to force it into being. When I stopped trying to force myself into seeing, into hearing, and into sensing, and just allowed whatever it was to come to me, that's when I had the success. That's when I could hear and see. That's when dreams really became more and more vivid, messages more and more clear, visions crystal clear. Stop forcing it. Just allow it to be, and take a walk through that hallway. Take a walk through that hallway and see what you can find. Have a great day, everyone. Be careful, stay positive, and remember that this Raven and Spirit, we love you.